Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for joining in once again at this Learners Hour session that we have every Saturday for our own people and the employees and the colleagues at the Impact Group India division. But once a while, or rather once a month, we try and invite a guest speaker to speak to us. And today we have the occasion of having invited Sir Rohan Homkar, our guest speaker for the day. Just to give you a little bit of recap about what Learners Are is and why this mission that has been initiated by the management of Impact Group India, which is both the verticals, namely SNI India and CPS Impact Private Limited. The purpose of having Learners Hour is obviously for us to learn. As simple as that. Our brain thirsts for learning. It is said that our brain has a capacity to watch around 16 movies in a day and grasp all the content of that particular movie. Such is the immense capacity that our brain has, right? So our learning just keeps continuing. It's like our stomach, like unless you feed your stomach with food, you feel hungry. And similarly, it's the brain which wants food in its stomach, right? So we need to keep feeding with information. We need to keep feeding with new learnings, and that is why we have a Learners Hour that we try and initiate every Saturday. And without much ado, I would like to quickly introduce today's guest of the day, our speaker, Mr. Rohan Homkar. Rohan sir is basically a lecturer. I'll tell you a little bit more about him. It gives me immense, pleasure to kind of introduce him. It's only been a couple of occasions that I've talked to Rohan ji, and in that interaction, I've known so much about Rohan sir. And today, I'm sure we all in attendance will be empowered by the thoughts, the presentation, the views, and the topic that Rohan sir is going to share with us. I'd like to spend 1 minute. I know we are all eagerly waiting for Rohan sir to come on board and talk to us, but I'd like to spend 1 minute talking about Rohan sir. And he's an amazing individual, as I just said, who firmly believes that dreams come true when you make a plan and take action. And I think it's so true, right? I mean, if you make a plan and take action, the dreams come true. And Rohan sir's life is a testament to resilience, determination, and transformative power of education. And that's probably why he's a lecturer today. Having faced challenges of being a victim of a natural disaster in 2005 during his SSC year, a year which is very important in our education career, he emerged stronger with unwavering support of his parents. Despite the loss of his home and grandparents, Rohan's father imparted a unique perspective on education, emphasizing not just academic success, but the ability to teach and understand. And I think that's very important for all of us to understand, right? हम लोग बहुत सारी चीजें बोलते हैं, but करते कम बहुत हैं, है ना? So we need to get that sort of thing going within us. Rohanji is not just a distinguished lecturer in electrical engineering department at KG Somaya Polytechnic College in Mumbai. He's a beacon of motivation and inspiration. We have a trainers group, and Rohanji is a part of the trainers group. That's how I was introduced to him, right? And today we are going to have a topic which says unlock your full potential, and we are going to wait and hear from Rohanji on that. A person who does career guidance, a person who talks on stress management, entrepreneurship development, industrial safety, and so on and so forth. Ladies and gentlemen, please allow me to welcome Rohan ji to the show. Rohan sir, welcome on board.
Thank you so much. And it was a very good initiative that your organization has started. I first of all heard that it's a hour. Sometimes we call it as a party hour, happy hour. I am really happy now that listening that yes, they have learners hours, means learning hours. Very nice. I really congratulate you all that and also the Alan sir and the whole organization for inviting me. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Thank you for being with us.
Okay, awesome. Okay, I hope now I am visible to
Yes.
all of you. Okay, awesome. So I want some activities to be done by all of you. Are you all ready? I want some participation
Yes.
from you
Yes,
as well.
Mr. Rohan.
Yes. Awesome. So can you see my beautiful face? I want to see yours also. So please turn on your camera. I know you are attending this session from various places, and that's what the power of online, right? So I just wanted to see your beautiful faces, and can you just rename your full name along with one word that describes you. Go to the Zoom and write your full name or some maybe name and surname, whatever you want yourself to be known as, and one word in front of that. Say, for example, Rohan Homkar, motivation. So that you can write, or Rohan Homkar learner, right? Like that. You can just rename yourself so that I can add some immense value during this 1 hour session. And yes, I will be very much focused for today's session that this 1 hour is going to be beneficial for each one of you. We have many people here and they all are here because of the one organization, Impact Group. I thank you and we'll start with the today's session. So when my slide is visible to all of you?
Yes, Rohan. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yes, I
Awesome.
can see.
Awesome. But I can't see faces again. Please turn on your camera so that I will be happy to interact with you all. Awesome. Awesome. So if you are able to see this image, the person has unlocked his mind. And today's topic for discussion is unlock your full potential. How many of you agree that our whole body is being controlled by our mind, our thoughts, and our upbringing? And that's where this lock is basically present, and we have the key to open that lock. I hope you all are agree with me, and I want your message in the chat box that which department you are from and what are the things you expect from the today's session in terms of improving your personal growth, improving your organization's performance, as well as whatever you expect from the today's session. I want that in the chat box from you all. I hope chat box is open for all, sir. Awesome. Awesome. Very nice. Personal growth. Yes.
Mhm.
Awesome. So now, when we feel that our mind is stuck somewhere and we are facing some challenges, I would like to start this with my story. As Alan sir rightly said, I was a victim of flood, and that time parents has given me one advice that was कि भाई तू फेल होगा, बेटा तू फेल होगा तो भी चलेगा, बट जब भी तू स्कूल से घर आएगा वापस, मुझे स्कूल में क्या क्या हुआ है वो मुझे बता देना एज अ समरी फॉर्मेट. ऐसा मेरे पिताजी ने मुझसे कहा और मुझे बोला कि तू फेल हुआ तो भी चलेगा, क्योंकि घर में 2 से 3 फीट का कीचड़ भर गया था, ग्रैंड पेरेंट्स की मौत हो गई थी और हमारा 5 रूम्स का बंगलो था, उसका पूरा तहस तहस हो गया था. और ये सब ट्रॉमा सहने के बाद पेरेंट्स से ये सुनने को मिलता है कि तू फेल हो गया तो भी चलेगा, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं, सिर्फ इतना ही करना है कि घर पे आने के बाद मुझे ये बताओ कि तुमने आज स्कूल में क्या सीखा. और ये एक एक्टिविटी की वजह से, ये एक माइंडसेट की वजह से मुझे इतने सारे सालों का पढ़ाने का, समझाने का जो ट्रेनिंग आप बोल सकते हो या एक प्रकार से आदत बोल सकते हो, वो लगा और ये मैंने कंटिन्यू की. उसके बाद मेरा इंजीनियरिंग डिग्री ये सब करने के बाद जब भी मैं एज अ लेक्चरर जॉब को लगा, उसके पहले कुछ एमएनसीज में वगैरह था मैं, तो उसके बाद मैंने सोचा कि ये हम लेक्चरर का जो जॉब है वही करेंगे. और 2014 में मुझे जॉन्डिस हो गया. आई वॉज अ विक्टिम ऑफ फ्लड, नेचुरल डिजास्टर, एंड दैट टाइम माई पेरेंट्स टेल मी that if you have failed in an exam, it's okay. Only thing is that you need to summarize what you have learned and then you need to explain that to me once you come back from the school. So that's how my teaching ability is increased, or we can say that that ability is being built since my childhood. After that, when I completed my education in the Masters of Education in Engineering, Electrical Engineering, I started working with some of MNCs, and after that, I started my job as a lecturer. And during that time, I was diagnosed with a jaundice. I was hospitalized for 1 month, and during that 1 month, ICU, and there are various things was happening. That time, I was not able to teach my students, and that time I created audio notes and converted. When I discharged from the hospital, I converted those audio notes into a video note, and that's how my YouTube channel has started. Imagine you are in the hospital and you are thinking about the students, and then not focusing on the problem. That was come with a solution. Hello, good morning. After that, in 2020, like 2020, we all faced lockdown. At that time, everyone started calling me, Rohan sir, and we are also wanted to start with our online sessions, online videos and all. So that time, I have written a book, and that book is now available on Amazon. Many people has benefited out of it. And then, within some times, I got another setback. That was I got a Bell's palsy. It is a temporary paralysis of one section of your face. and that is in the month of June or July of 2020. And that time also, I wanted to share with you that that phase also gone, and I have never lose the hope to add value in society. That's my small story, and now I want you all to write one challenge, whatever you face in your life, that you want to tackle, that you want to solve in the chat box or in the notebook which you have in front of you. Because any challenge is not that big which can stops you, which can locks you. It's your mindset that can help you to come out of your problems, and it is coming out of your that zone where you feel that it is not possible for me, it is not. So no negative thinking. Yes, saying no is something which can be a problem for you, sir. Yes, very nice. I want your participation in the chat box. Whatever your problem is, just write down. At the end of this session, you will be with a solution with you. So all good to go. Awesome. Should we move ahead, and shall I give you the key to open your lock of that particular problem? How many of you are interested? Just type key in the chat box. Just type key in the chat box. So the key is given in the form of song. How many of you would like to sing a song along with me to have that key with you? Are you all ready? Yes, awesome. So I will share one song with you in the form of video. So start singing with me. रुक जाना नहीं तू कहीं हार के कांटों पे चल के मिलेंगे साए बहार के
Audio is perfect.
रुक जाना नहीं तू कहीं हार के कांटों पे चल के मिलेंगे साए बहार के ओ राही ओ राही ओ राही ओ राही. I hope you everyone sing the song and feel the energy. कि whenever we have some problem, just sing this song. रुक जाना नहीं, हमें चलते जाना है, हमें हमारा सपना है वो अचीव करना है, हमें खुद को लॉक करके नहीं रखना है. We don't have to stop ourselves, we don't have to lock ourselves, and then we need to go ahead, whatever plan we have, whatever dream we have, and then we want to achieve that dream at any cost, whatever it takes. We need to take 100% responsibility of this particular key, and then achieving our all goals, all targets, and then we are going to be successful in our life. So let's see what exactly you want to do for unlocking your potential. I hope you are able to see my slide in the screen. What exactly you see in that slide, just let me know in the chat box. What exactly your thoughts after watching this particular slide? Or you can unmute yourself also if anyone want to have interaction, because it's a closed group and we can have a small interaction also. So what exactly after looking at this slide comes in your mind? How to unlock my potential? Yes. What else? What comes in your mind? Target. Oh, awesome. What else? Work pressure, work-life balance. What exactly comes in your mind? Yes, target. Which problem you have decided now? You want to solve that problem with using your full potential. So when I see this slide, I was seeing this slide in such a way that this girl is thinking about there is some potential within her and she can unlock that. But only thing she is doing, she is thinking. Okay. So instead of just thinking, we need to go to the next level, and that was taking the pen and writing down the solution, writing down the plan, and then taking the actions so that we can achieve all the targets, we can achieve all our requirements with our fully utilized potential, the brain as well as the mind, as well as your whole capacity, which is not allowing you to basically holding you, stopping you, and basically locking you. So let's see what exactly locks you, or what exactly those particular things which are the main pain points are related with not using your full potential. First point is very important, and that is fear of failure. I have planned everything, I have done everything, I have done very good research, I have made studies, I have made very good presentation, I spoke to my client, I have done everything correct, but not there my luck is not there with me, or there is some bad may happen, and that that kind of thought process is related with your fear. And that fear of failure is basically stopping you from making a big dream, making your thought process big enough to achieve great success in your life. So these are the things which are stopping you. So fear of failure is one of them. I will be sharing 10. How many? 10. 10 things which are stopping you, basically locking you. And you need to write down in your notebook which one is basically most related thing about you, and then I will be giving solution to each one of it, so that you can remove that which locks you, which lock you are having, and then I will be giving a key to that lock, and you can unlock your full potential. So moving ahead with this, fear of failure. Second is lack of self confidence. For example, whenever we do something and people are continuously giving you negative comments, giving you something problems, life is throwing stones at you, but that time if you are just looking at those stones and then feeling that I am not confident, I am not achieved, and you go into the negative zone, that thing is basically a lock for you. Instead of take those stone and create a beautiful one art piece, or take that stone and make a good wall or something out of that, and that's what is a example basically. But yes, whatever wrong thing happened to you, look at it in such a way that this thing can't stop me. If you have that self confidence, then you are already unlocked your potential. But yes, many people have some doubt, they have some self dilemma, they have lack of self confidence. And if you are one of them, don't worry. See, understanding a problem is a first step, solving a problem is a last step, getting a solution is a last step. But if you don't understand what is the problem, how can we find a solution? If you don't accept what is the problem, how can we apply that solution? If we don't apply that solution, how we can get a result out of that solution? So that's why whatever the things from the next 10 points you have that you think that this one can be looked for, you're most welcome. Don't feel someone is judging you, someone is looking at you. If you have your lock, get it unlocked today. Let's go ahead. Then next one is very important. It's a procrastination. We decide something to be done and then we think ki, nahi, aaj nahi, no, not today. We will not do it today. We will do tomorrow, something like that. Or maybe next year, then I don't know when that year comes. So procrastination is another thing which locks you. Then negative mindset. Yes, someone think in the negative way, and that mindset is basically stops you. That mindset is basically giving you, it gives you a very tighten, or we can say very strong lock on your mindset. That is a negative mindset. It will cause you tremendously high. It will cause very much loss in your life because of the negative mindset. And you will realize that, you will understand that, yeah, I could have not done that, but the time will not be there. So it's a very important thing, important lock which is stopping you. Then we have lack of clear goals. Today I have to deliver 1 hour super amazing session. That is my clear goal in my mind. What's your goal? Using this learner's hour, using this time for my own growth, that should be your clear goal. Keeping aside your all work, you should giving a full attention, noting down the points and creating a plan which we are going to do for your next week and weeks come after. For that, you need to have the clear goals. How many of you have clear goals? Just raise your hand in the chat box or in the Zoom app. And if answer is no, you have the opportunity to set your clear goals now or in coming days. Again, it will lead to procrastination. So whatever goal comes in your mind about you, about your personal growth, write it down in the chat box. Moving ahead with this, these are the 5 points which are stopping you. I want your answer in the chat box. I want to feel the energy of your organization, that out of these 5, how many is actually stopping you? What is your score out of these 5? Just type it in the chat box or in your notebook. You can write down what exactly has that lock with you, which is actually stopping you. You have immense potential. What exactly it is which stops you? Please go ahead, comment in the chat box and just give a number to this. Which number is actually with you? Everyone has a number, right? So understand your number, which number you need to work more on. We have procrastination, we have Procrastination again. We have lack of clear goals. Yes, very nice. Very nice. So basically, it is not for judging you. It is not for saying कि अरे इसको ये नहीं आता है. We don't know this. But when you know this, that this is something is stopping you. Otherwise, you have all the qualities with you, right? I hope you all are agree with me. Just raise your hand in front of the camera if you are there on the camera. There are some lack of confidence also because you are not starting your camera, right? You are thinking कि someone is judging me by my background, where I am sitting, how I am looking. Don't do that. The change, transformation comes from now. Now is the time to take that action. I want to ask you all a question. Are you serious? Are you serious about your life? Are you serious about your organization?
Yes.
Are you serious about whatever work you are doing right now? Are you serious about this Zoom meeting? Then turn on your camera, everyone, and show your right hand to me that yes, I want to work on these 5 points or whatever point I have within me. No one is perfect. I am also not perfect, right? Yes, only thing is that we need to accept that. And the moment you accept, your next road to success gets open. Like a fast tag, fast tag, you have balance, but you hide the fast tag. Will the toll gate open? No, right? Similarly, going to the next 5 points. I want all of you to be seen on my screen. I have 3 screen, actually 4 screen in front of me. This is my training setup actually, where I can see you from this screen. I can see presentation in this screen. I can see you from the camera. I have another screen for sharing the video. So every setup is basically for you. And when you participate, I also feel nice. Definitely, there is a 80-20 rule where 80 people, or you can say 80% people are there in the organization for doing the work. Whereas the 20% people, those are someone who are really, really going next step beyond the step of what they are required to do. And those people are basically the asset of the organization. So I want to ask you all, would you like to be an asset for your organization, for your family, for yourself? And for that, you need to unlock your full potential. I hope my thoughts are clear, my words are clear to you, and it is reaching to you, right? If it is reaching to you, your heart, just type yes in the chat box. We'll go to the next slide now. Awesome. Just type yes in the chat box. Thank you. Thank you so much. Awesome. Moving ahead. Now, next set, inability to adapt. Now, see in this same Zoom meeting, there are 9 people who have started their camera, and some people are still not able to do the same activity because they are not able to adapt the things. What is the word? Adapt. Repeat after me. Adapt. Inability to adapt. So if we are adapting the change, adapting the solution, we are going to unlock ourselves. But if you are not able to adapt, we give reasons, we give the small things that causes, and you are giving the, what we can say is basically the silly reasons for that particular thing, that what we are not done, we are not able to adapt the things, then we are definitely not going to get the results. How many of you want good results in your life? Everyone. But how many of you want to adapt the things? Very less number. And that's what today we should thank our organization, that organization has arranging such sessions for you all. And it is called as an ecosystem. Ecosystem is giving you a chance to have the full potential in you and take out that potential, use it for a work and get results out of it. So moving ahead with the another thing which is stopping you, which is locking you, that is lack of discipline. How many of you have started going to some activity or some diary writing activity or a daily journal writing activity in the first day of the year, and then you stop that after say 15 days? Many times it happens, right? For me, last 3 years or before that, last 3 to 4 years, I was not a regular blood donor. I have donating the blood every 3 months. Till now, I have donated 14 times the blood for the patients as well as the voluntarily blood donation. But before 3 to 3.5 years, I was not doing that regularly. I was fully convinced. How many of you are convinced that donating blood is a noble cause? How many of you are knowing that? Just raise your hand. Those who are on the camera, and those who want to type yes, they can go in the type yes in the chat. We know that donating blood is a noble cause, but how many of you are doing it? Same thing happened with me in 2018. I have done one time. In 19, I done one time. But after that, I started to give me a discipline that every 3 months, Rohan, you need to do do a blood donation. And that's the power of discipline. If you, I have notification on for every 3 months that yes, this is a day you need to go. Okay. So lack of discipline can be taken care of. Moving ahead with this, poor time management. It is again very important point for many people. Many people are facing this challenge of poor time management. Also, not only your poor time management, but the poor time management of other people. Other people don't understand the value of time. You understand, I completely know, but that person in front of you is not understanding the importance of time management. So, what are the things innovatively you can do to manage your time? Because your time is dependent on the activities done by the people or the person in front of you or your team members, right? How many of you agree with me? Just type yes in the chat box. I will be keeping you engaged throughout the session. So I want your response here. Awesome. Moving ahead. Then limited networking. It is one of the very important point, because when we network with people, as you have seen in the video, I have more than maybe 600 plus people working with, associated with or having interaction with me in last 4 5 years, and those all 600 plus people has given me the insights for which I could have spent so much of time. Like whatever you are listening today from this presentation, to get that presentation done, I have spent so much of time and understanding from those 600 700 people through my talk show, through my various activities. And when you invest your time in networking with the people of your own industry or from the industry which is bigger than you, for the learning perspective, like what you are doing amazingly in this learners hour session every month and every Saturday, right, sir? Alan, sir? Yes. So the company is providing you this ecosystem, but are you really participating? Are you really taking the full benefit of this activity? If the answer is yes, the results are yes. If your answer is yes, the good results are yes. So I hope going to the next point, it is last point, and that is unwillingness to learn, which is most probably many people are associated with, and these people are basically coming in front of you. मैं थोड़ा हिंदी में बोलूंगा कि ये लोग आपके सामने आते हैं जिनको सीखने की कुछ इच्छा नहीं होती, और once you find such kind of people, those who don't have willingness to learn, those who have inability to adapt, lack of discipline, poor time management, they are not in a good networking condition. What happen if this person are coming in front of you? What you will do? Tell me. Would you be spending more time with such people who have inability to adapt what you have said to them? You ask them to do on a disciplined manner. Will you be able to meet those people? Will you be happy to meet those people in future? Definitely no. If someone is not having managing their time properly, will you be entertaining that person again in their life, your life? No. If you can't entertain the people with such a locks, do you think any other person which you desire to meet will entertain you if you have this lock with you? Are you getting my point, what I'm trying to tell you? So if it is reaching to you, if it is reaching to your heart, if it is reaching to your soul, my 1 hour of this particular value addition to the impact group of companies will be fruitful. If you think it is a similar session, what is happening every time when someone is coming, speaking, but it is not speaking just he want to speak. He want you to listen. He want to you give your time. He wants you to give your attention. He wants to give your importance to these points and definitely implement it. So let's see how to unlock. How many of you want to unlock whatever lock you have right now out of these 10 points? And if I'm missing some point, just let me know. Okay, this lock also is there with me. Just tell me in the chat box, or we'll go to the next slide. Tell me. I want all your participation, please. Ooh, lack of discipline. Okay, awesome. Lack of discipline. Okay, discipline comes with a priority, and priority comes when you have burning desire. There are 3 steps. One, discipline. Before that, priority, and before priority, there is a burning desire. So if your goals are set, you have a strong burning desire. Now, where this burning desire come from? There is one story where a group of soldiers have come to the island and they want to have a war with those people and win that island, the leader of those group of those warriors, that particular soldiers, has burned the ship from which they have come to that island. And that's how this burning desire come into the picture, that your ships are burned, you can't go back unless and until you win that island. That's how whatever your team, whatever yourself you want to do in your life, you should have a very strong burning desire. Your burning desire will make the priority of the things in your life, and that will take you to the next level because your discipline is coming into your activities. How many of you agree with me? Yes, support and teamwork, these are the two things again very important, because you need to support yourself first. Unless and until you support yourself, unless and until you feel I am powerful, how can we say that because someone else has not given me support, I am not achievable, I am not successful? How many of you agree with me? We have to take responsibility. We have to take 100% responsibility of our own life. No one else is going to come to take responsibility of your life, right? And for that reason, we need to first support ourselves with our positive thoughts, positive insights, and then we need to learn every time. Is it good, everyone? Should we go to the next slide where we will see what exactly the things and activities you need to do, and we will have a small activity right now also to understand this point very effectively. Do you all with me? Agree with me? Just type yes in the chat box. Your participation is important. Your attention is there. Yes, Mukesh. Yes, Sunil. Yes, very nice. I really see the result of this learners hour activity because of your participation. Very nice. Moving ahead, and there is a mentor, there is a guru, there is a person who is taking you from where you are and where you want to be. How many of you want to go somewhere, want to achieve something, and don't want to have what set of things are presently there with you? And yes, and for that purpose, you need a person who can draw. I hope you are able to see my presentation. The person who want to draw a path for you, right? And that path is basically designed, discussed, and communicated with the person who is helping you, who has already been there. That person is basically giving you that road to success. If you want a promotion in your company, who is going to give you promotion? Your seniors, those who have already been there, gone through that, achieve something in their life. They are going to help you. Yes or yes? Because they also has a desire to go ahead in their life. They also has desire to achieve something great in their life, right? So moving ahead with this, already been there, gone through that, achieve something in their life. They are going to help you. Yes or yes? Because they also has a desire to go ahead in their life. They also has desire to achieve something great in their life, right? So moving ahead with this, what exactly the solution to this? How you get that key and your lock, put it and open it? What is that formula? Are you all ready to listen that formula? I want some energy now. I want to unlock some of the people and share that. Are you really ready to take the key, take your lock, and unlock your potential? How many of you just unmute yourself and give a small example? What problem you have? And yeah, please. Anyone? You can actually unmute yourself. Huh? Anyone want to share just a one-liner problem you have? And
I think, Rohan, so for me, it's procrastination. You know, we keep thinking a lot while making a decision. So I think that is one challenge that keeps coming.
Okay. How many of you with the same problem? Just let me know. Awesome. 1, 2, 3. Yes. Procrastination, very important point. When we think of procrastination, that time we are basically delaying or postponing our things, what we need to do. We anyhow, if we want to get the result, we have to do that. But if we are procrastinating, we are just delaying the process. And when we are delaying the process, the cost of that delay is so high that it will cause another problem. And this series will going to continue. So whenever you have to get rid of your procrastination, take a pen, take your hand. How many of you with me? Take a pen, take your hand, write down a word. How many of you have pen with you right now? Just show me. Open the pen. Pen का जो ढक्कन है उसको open करो. Everyone, those have this problem. Open. And on your hand, Write down N-O-W. N-O-W. Now, the answer to your procrastination is written on your hand now. It's now. Okay? So, whatever thing you want to do it now. Get it done. The answer is now. I hope it is clear to you. But yes, this is a very hard method. It's a very hard method. But what? Only for first initial some days, or maybe if you have a adaptability, different cycle of adaptability, then it may take a week, some take months. But yes, if you start doing it now, you are going to get rid of your procrastination. I hope it clears the doubt, and this activity is helping you, right? Awesome. Does it got the answer, sir? You got an answer for this?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much. Moving ahead with this. So the softer way, the longer way, or we can say the slow and steady method, which wins the race. So first, see that dream. Everyone with me, just unmute yourself and say with me, see that dream. I will see that dream. Which dream? The dream which you have not seen before. The dream which you have feeling fearful about. See that dream. See that dream which is so much big you think in your life that you can't achieve. And when you see that dream, go to the next step. That is, make that plan. That plan which you have not earlier made. That plan which basically stops you from thinking that, yeah, is it possible? It asks you a question. Hey, Rohan, does this plan is going to help you? Are you in a position to achieve? Work on that plan. Make that plan which seems impossible for you. And then it's very important. Now take that action which you have not taken earlier. Earlier, you have done so many things, but you have not taken that particular action which is a part of that particular plan for that particular dream fulfillment. And that's how you are going to unlock your full potential. I hope my words, my energy is resonating with you all, and you are now feeling valuable in terms of your own personal growth. How many of you want to become valuable for your personal life, your personal family, your personal organization, and in the bigger sense, in the wholeness, we can say, to our country? Are you feeling proud about yourself that you are contributing to the society, you are contributing to the India, right? As an industry, there is a problem called corrosion, right? Which is eating the metals. And that is what is stopping with your all, what you can say, products, services, right? So you are actually adding value to the nation by stopping the wastage, right? Same thing which you can do with your own self. Add that protection, add that mindset, which will unlock you, which will unlock your full potential. I hope, Alan sir, the session is about to end and people are getting value out of it. I just want some message or some chat box. You can just type whatever doubt or question you have, or we'll go to the last slide. So we have last 5 minutes, right? Awesome. So how many of you want to take these steps and go and climb the ladder, climb the steps and achieve success in their life? Just type yes in the chat box, or at least say to yourself, yes, मुझे ये करना है, मुझे वो सपना देखना है. I want to see that dream. I want to make that plan. I want to take that action, and I want to achieve for myself. I want to achieve for my family. I want to achieve for my organization, and definitely my organization is contributing for my country, and I am going to do it with my whole full percent, 100% potential to give 100% to myself first, then to my organization, then for my country. Yes, awesome. Then the answers. Personal development. How you can do this. Set clear goals. Very simple. I have a 1 hour of session today. Very simple goals. These points to be given, delivered, this activity to be done, and writing it down now on the hand. Is activity. It is all set earlier so that my session is perfectly fine. Right? Set clear goals. Then overcome fear of failure. It's very important. Whatever you do, I will give you one bonus basically. Alan sir, I have my Udemy course on the Udemy. I will share that access with you all for next 7 days. You get a free registration for all your employees, all your people. It is related with the overcoming the fear. The name of the course is Discard Your Fear. How to get rid of the fear in your life. That online course is there. You can watch it as per your pace. No issues, no any compulsion, no any exams. It's completely value given online course, and you will be getting amazing result. It is a paid course on Udemy, but exclusively for you all, and the initiative taken by the group of your companies. I'm giving it free of cost to all of you. It's on Udemy. I will be sharing a special link with the Alan sir. He will given that to you. Moving ahead with this, build self confidence, and for that you take a mirror. You take a mirror or a selfie camera, and whatever your goals are, if you have your goals, write the goals in the in a particular paper, and take a mirror in front of you or a phone in front of you, and then call out that yes, these are my dreams. And in the front of mirror, do this mirror talk. I have seen this dream, I have made that plan, and I will take that action, and I am successful in my goals. I will achieve my goals. Do this in front of the camera. It will give you in front of the mirror also, camera also, whatever suits you, and then it will build a super amazing self confidence within you. Moving ahead with this, cultivate a positive mindset. Whatever happened to you, I have shared 3 examples of my life with you. One is flood. My whole bungalow has lost. I came first in my standard 10 SSC. Second, I got admitted in the Jaundice hospital. I started my YouTube channel because of that. And third, I got a Bell's palsy. Imagine a speaker, a trainer, a teacher, a coach, a mentor, not able to speak with half of his face. But during that time also, I have conquered, and I have created a video in that time that how to take care of such mishap. What are the exercises to be done for the Bell's palsy patients? I have recorded that video. Imagine if you have a strong positive mindset, then only you can do this. And yes, you can cultivate a positive mindset. Last one, continuous learning. I have completed my master's after say 1 or 2 years. Say for example, PG diploma in disaster management, PG diploma in rural development. I have completed more than 17 short-term training programs for myself. So we need to do continuous learning. Unless and until we learn, we can't take use of our full potential. Okay, moving ahead with this, growth is very much important. We all want to have growth in our life. First, productivity and habits. How to do that? Effective time management. I have given you the answer. How many of you got the answer? Now is the answer. Now is the time when we are stopping this presentation. Now is the answer. Effective time management. I hope this 1 hour has added immense value in your life. Type yes in the chat box. Discipline. Yes. Now my next blood donation is due on 1st of March. So discipline and consistency. Then social. Yes, social and professional skills are very important. Networking, relationship, wishing people on their birthdays, keeping them, helping them, giving them, an ability to grow themselves. These all things are helping you to grow your network and your relationship. And last one, very important. Without communication, we can't grow. Dear friends, communication is very important thing in our life, because if my thought is reaching at you, I am feeling myself happy that yes, I am adding some value in your life. You will take that value, take the same things what you have learned in this today's session, go home and teach these things to your child or your children's or your someone loved ones. Imagine your communication skills improves. How many of you will take the at least one lesson of this today's session to your family, to your colleagues, to someone who has not attended today's session? Just type yes in the chat box. If you are saying yes, I am successful for delivering today's session to all of you. Thank you so much. With this note, I am completing my presentation on 11:01. Sir, thank you so much. The effective time management is also given as a live example for this session. If you have any doubt, please ask in the chat box, or I will share my number. If anyone want, Alan sir can route that, or Alan sir can give my number to all of you. Also, I will share that link of free access to my online course to all of you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for attending me. listening me and allowing me to help you for adding value in your life. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Rohan sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for such questions and interaction. Like a film director, mentor, or any guru, what they do to take out a full potential from a person. So, whenever we talk about a film director or a person who is creating a content, and that content is being seen by the people, and then that particular activity of giving attention, like I said, time, attention, and importance. So, if you are a film director, if you are creating content, if you are mentor, that time, what is audience about to, what exactly the audience is looking for, and understanding the audience which is stopping themselves and then creating the content related to that is basically what helps that person to create a content, a film or something. There are many such films in the past as well as they are coming where we can help those clips of those films to help our audience, our teams to share that particular insight with them. Because if I tell someone that this is the thing to be done, people not listen first to what exactly I'm telling. They will see who is speaking. And when it comes to the films or a content, they are engaged in that content. And like some films, there are very innovative films like Bhag Milka Bhag, and there are Chak De India. There are many things which can be learned from those films. And yes, they have a complete package, emotional package, entertainment package. Because when we are adding value to some person, taking full potential out of them, we are using all the senses possible so that we can achieve our target. Because I tell always to my students, your right eye is not able to see your left eye without the mirror, right? So you want someone in your life who is going to see that what you have and how you can take out that from you, and he is going to help you like a mentor or a guru. Thank you so much, sir. I hope this answer is attaining the purpose, right?
Yeah. Anybody else would like to share a thought or a word of gratitude?
I would like to add to your words about Rohan sir. How beautifully he has connected it to the lock and key. Usually, whatever the things he mentioned out of those 10 points, we all know that yes, we should not, we should do this, we should do this, because every day we are flooded with such kind of motivational quotes on WhatsApp. So everybody knows about it, but the thing is that people don't follow it. I found it very good that sir has connected it with the lock and key. So it will set in the mind of everybody's that yes, it is related to lock and key. And if somebody puts attention to those particular words, what he had outlined very beautifully, so that is going to set in our mind and we may act out over it. So thank you, Rohan sir, for creating such a beautiful presentation.
All right. So in that case, I would like to present a vote of thanks. And again, Rohanji, there are not enough words to thank you for taking time, your precious time, to mentor us today, to show us that light, to show us that key to unlock our potential. We definitely have learned a lot from today's session. You kept it very simple, and that's the beauty of today's session. We picked up things very nicely. I would say, I think every word that you spoke was kind of assessed by our brain, and accessed by our brain as well, right? So thank you very much. I would like to thank Rana, who has joined us from Iran. Thank you very much, Rana, for taking your time off and joining us today morning. It's very early in Iran, I know. So thanks a lot. I hope you benefited out of this program today, and do join us in future as well. And of course, I hope you also enjoyed the Hindi song that Rohan sir played, Ruk Jana Nahi, Hame Chalte Jana Hai. So, which means don't stop, keep going. So, a wonderful learning from that. So, thank you, Rana, for joining. Thanks, Vijay, Shamir, and I think Wakar also joined us earlier. So, thanks, guys, for joining us from UAE. Bipin, Achyut, and Sanil, thank you very much for joining in, being our guest for today. Thank you for being on this session with us. Our associate Dheeraj from Delhi, thank you for joining us, Dheeraj. It always makes immense joy, or brings immense joy to us when partners and associates join us for such sessions. And of course, not the least, I would like to thank Mukesh for joining us today. Mukesh, thanks a lot for joining in. Always a pleasure to have you. I know you're a very ardent learner, and it's amazing to see you commit yourself despite your busy weekend schedule. Thank you.
It's not that too busy, sir.
Thanks, Mukesh.
Yeah.
And of course, last but not the least, I would like to thank all my colleagues who have joined us today. Some of them possibly who have left because of work reasons, but thanks for staying online. It's a busy Saturday. Saturday continues to be a very busy day for us at work. So weekends bhi nahi chhodta hame kabhi kabhi. So, but despite that, it's very important that we take time off on a committed timeline or committed hour of learning that we spend every Saturday. So thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, I think those three sentences: see that dream, make a plan, and take that action was something that resonated in today's session. So I would like to thank, and also I'd like to thank Rajshri. That's your son sitting with you, the young champ.
Yes, sir.
Right. So why don't we hear from the
Hello.
young champ? Hi, you're the youngest audience in the Learners Hour session. So why don't you say a word?
It was good.
You enjoyed it?
Yes.
Fantastic. Thank you so much for listening. And it's wonderful to see young minds and people like you joining us. Okay. Keep joining us every time you're invited.
Okay.
Thank you. All right. With that, Rohanji, thank you very much. Namaste and namaste to all. God bless you and have a great Saturday, guys. Happy weekend. And let's keep rocking and rolling and learning.